Yo, what is up, my gaming worms? It is your boy Alone here, and today we are going over the trailer that dropped for Pokemon Sword and Shield, the new one that talks about items and features. Now I'm going over the UK version because I couldn't find it, find the one that came up with the Pokemon channel in the search bar in the search. So we're gonna go over this now. Right at the start. Remember when I believe it was either the Game Informer article. The article Game Informer dropped out during their discussion with Masuda and Amori. Do you have any ideas about the natures of Pokemon? And they brought up the fact that we actually have a plan so that way actual Pokemon that is possible for you to now switch natures, to which they have now implemented in mints. So what basically happens is, I'll just let the video play for itself. Basically, you you got a Pokemon you want, but Pokemon you want to continue on your journey with, but the nature isn't the right one for it. We'll just give it a mint that base has the right nature, and boom, nature's changed. And so basically, you have a perfect IV Pokemon, but the nature is not right. How'd you mess that one up? This one up? Well, don't worry, you got a mint, pop it in the mouse, boom. Easy peasy, living breezy. Now, this is actually really good. I mean, we already knew that was gonna, but frankly, this is already good. Pretty good. It's pretty good. And also now you can increase the number of supplements you use for your Pokemon. Which, wow, you guys are just drugging up your Pokemon. I'm ashamed of anyone who does this. I mean, I've only done it rarely, but okay, I'm not gonna wipe my hands clean of any of that shit. But yes, you can actually use an number of, from what I believe, 26, and Gengar's was actually originally 140, but now it's hit 170. Now, here's something that's really interesting. Apparently, without breeding, you can actually teach Pokemon of the same species can actually teach each other egg moves. That's going to be something a lot of whatever competitive players are remaining after what happened, and are going to use a lot. What? Seriously, look. Okay, I should really stop doing that. Yeah, this male Sylveon learned these 3 egg moves from that female. That's actually really good. Well, although that's if the slots are empty. Also, to those who were saying, oh, so if I want to actually make this game difficult, I had to now box all when I had to go back to the Pokemon Center. You basically, in the wild area, I believe in the wild area, yeah, you now have access to the Pokebox almost anywhere. Funny, huh? Okay, I'm gonna stop. But anyway, before we continue on with anything, I want to actually go. I always do this, and then the entire video just does not get watched at all. But there's like one thing I want to check to see if they actually have an explanation for, and if it's not there, then I'm gonna have to actually talk about it here, because it's something that no one is talking about, but I've noticed. And my internet's being weird, but I'll let you guys see it for yourselves. Right there in the bottom right, you can see our boxes, and voila. Oh, and also this EXP candies. Basically, they're candies that most likely, if you have a Pokemon that's really close to leveling up and you don't use a rare one, you can just pop one of those bad boys and boom, that Pokemon can easily get XP, easily past that level. which isn't bad. So yeah, but there's one specific here. Okay, I want you guys to spot something here for me. What is off about this entire screen? Give up? Or rather, you probably figured it out by now. This Dynamax level. I don't know why no one's talking about this. This is something I don't get because unless it's here somewhere where that I haven't found, because somehow I must have missed it. Look on as a nature and use this can impact grow grow. Yeah, as shown here. Supplement stats. Hatch raise protein. Any XP candies and egg moves. Oh yeah, and also they are now actually announcing their very first online competition. Is that all? Okay. Yeah, that's all the top pieces of new news. That's good. So their sign up period is, oh wow, it's November 15th to December 5th, 5th, and the competition period is Friday December 6th to Sunday December 8th. Format is single battles. Pokemon attaining Pokemon Sword and Shield. Certain special Pokemon will not be allowed. Most likely the Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee ones I'm betting. Oh wow, Dynamax, Tyranitar, and Lucario. Almost fucked that up, which would have been hilariously embarrassing. And God means you will be able to make your Pokemon huge by Dynamaxing them, or even these effects last for 3 turns. Use them wisely. Yeah, the same basic stuff. You can pause a Pokemon you don't want on your team in your Pokemon box. PokemonSword&Shield some various towns and facilities, but also while on the road and even while exploring in tall grass. Oh wow! Just be aware in a few business such as mission areas. Here's where you take on gyms. Oh wow! So we won't be able to access a box there. Along with autosave, nicknames. If a Pokemon you receive in a trade doesn't have an oh wow! That's actually shocking. I didn't know Game Freak's actually making it so that way you actually had a chance to nickname the Pokemon of your Pokemon that was traded to you. That's really interesting. I didn't know that was a thing. But they were making that a thing. But anyway, so I guess in areas, so we now know basically almost anywhere where except for mission areas where you take on Pokemon gyms, you can have infinite access to the Pokemon box. Huh. So I guess that you can only use one Pokemon use only one Pokemon strategy to level them up actually is viable. Seriously, it's just a simple few clicks and switches. This is hilarious. Oh, you're upset because you guys are because you as EXP share for all is a thing? Oh wow. And if it's true, I still don't know. So I don't know if you can turn it off or not. And I'm not gonna go based off what someone says until I 100% have the game itself and see that I can't turn it off. Then what's this? That one using one Pokemon to level up each time is now actually somewhat not tedious? Color me shocked. Or rather, I'm kind of somewhat laughing my ass off because now that actual way of leveling your Pokemon is actually now viable. Wow! Hilarious! comedically hilarious. It's actually kind of sad. Oh yeah, we now know the best time to meet Gigantamax, Butterfree, and other rare next Pokemon. Okay. Hmm. So we can also have the chance to meet a Gigant, Scorponite, or Dreadnought, and a Butterfree. Alright, now let's go over what I actually do want to talk about, which is this Dynamax level. I don't know why, but this is that one. Dynamax level is single-handedly the most interesting thing to me. In all honesty, this one thing is somehow 10 times is actually more important than what we were shown, because it has some connection to Dynamax, and frankly, my own theory for what that is most likely through battling and it's like how. Okay, I want to give an example. You know how in some RPGs, there's always a special meter that only through battling a lot does that meter full meter get is full, and then you can use the special moves that are again you can unleash this cool special thing like. Okay, like with Custom Robo Arena, I'm pretty sure none of you know what the game is, but I'm using it as an example because it's the only one I can come up with at this point. Wait, during the game, during the game, and there's a specific point in the story where you are actually taught on a technique known as the Soul Boost, wherein if you tap the screen, and or tap the Soul Boost icon if you want to you can actually unleash this mode and where your attacks, your speed, everything is just is just increased. It's where you're just bodying the enemy. To which is just borderline insane. So what I believe is that most likely they're going with the route that through battling constantly, the Dynamax level gauge increases. Like, oh, you battle like a few battles, it goes to 1, 2, 3, and then later on it hits all the way to max. So where, okay, this specific Pokemon can Dynamax X, but these can't. And you only got one chance of using it. Now you're most likely thinking, but then how can it be used for competitive? That's where thing in most likely in the game that's not in non-competitive. This is actually a thing, but in competitive this doesn't exist, or most likely it's set up to where either that. Okay, so it can be either battling constantly, taking damage, dealing damage, and just boosts the gauge. And just boom. Now, from what I think from competitive standpoint, you actually are given the choice to choose one Pokemon to most likely boost it to max, and then that Pokemon is the one you can only use for Gigantamax forms. Choose the Dynamax or Gigantamax. Again, from what I think. Now, I want to go even deeper into this. That, maybe, that it isn't only to Dynamax or Gigantamax, but rather the Dynamax level increases the power of the Dynamax form. Because level is basically, oh, okay, you're getting stronger and stronger, and most likely through the use of Dynamaxing, you can now now the levels get higher and higher. Because if you notice from the past, Megas and Zemos, once you get a Zemo or Mega Evolution, you can instantly use it. There's no timing. You don't have to actually no time or anything. You can just press the Mega Evolution button and boom. Boom. Just like how it's Zemo. Okay, just pick a Zemo and done. Now, if this is true with Dynamaxing, this actually gives a new layer to it. Because now you actually have to time it. You gotta really plan it on your head, or rather, now since you have all 6 that can do it, you gotta really think what Pokemon is the best to Dynamax right now, and what isn't the best to Dynamax right now. Should I Dynamax this Pokemon or this Pokemon, this Pokemon or this Pokemon? That's where this whole level thing is going for. To which if it is that, then oh my gosh, we got something big here. I mean, along with the fact that egg moves, but then again. But overall, I want to know what you guys think about the Dynamax level. Because this is actually something that no one is talking about. Now, everyone's talking about these new features and everything, but I haven't heard one person talk about that small thing that we were shown. I really, really focus on this point because, frankly, it's really interesting. Ugh. That, and I just want to do one more thing before I go. Which is, well, ends are in range after the leaks. Cut over half of it. And you guys already know I'm just pretty much indifferent to it, but this video just feels like an obituary. It feels like the morning of all those who have lost, like a funeral, really. Like dun 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 dun. Seriously, I swear they just need to put the smallest vial in, and then it just fits, and then just say, "Dearly beloved, we are gathered here today." That's all it needs. That's all it needs. Just one person saying that, and boom, boom. You single-handedly have people just crying over the deaths of their Pokemon, the loss of their Pokemon. Even though, frankly, we're just probably gonna see them in later generations. But everyone likes to pretend that, oh no, we're never seeing them again. Calm down. Just calm down. We're gonna see them again. Just calm down. Come on, just calm down. I just want to clown on that for a little bit because I just find it funny. Okay, mostly because I like to be a jerk. But frankly, I always find that stuff funny. I've already given my reason to why I'm indifferent to the decks, even to the Galar decks. Even though there are Pokemon I love that aren't in the Galar decks, I'm just like, okay. I mean, one, I'm gonna see them again, and if I never get to see them again, or I can't bring my Pokemon, then I I honestly am gonna reiterate the points, but frankly, it's because I've always had the connection in my heart, my mind, and my soul. The connection with my Pokemon's always been me since I'm a child. Do I have the child? So I understand people want to always bring these generations so that way they can experience them with them, but really? Because in all honesty, whenever you bring I know I've already reiterated this point in my other video, but I want to actually say it again here. But whenever you bring a Pokemon from a previous generation to the next one, and as if it's your Pokemon still, it technically kind of isn't because it technically was traded to that generation. I know it sounds weird and confusing, but that's how I always saw it. It's like, oh, I'm just bringing that Pokemon to the next generation. It always felt weird to me. I've never done it before because, frankly, I'm on the belief that those Pokemon are that version of me's Pokemon, and if I take them away, it's like I'm taking away his connection to them. I most likely am the weirdest person alive because I have that type of way of thinking. Thinking probably is why people don't like my way of thinking don't like it because it feels kind of weird. I most likely am just not about them. But anyway, yeah, that's all we have. I just clowned on people who are acting as if the Pokemon are gone forever, which calm down, they aren't. Please understand that and saying R.I.P. your or those Pokemon are gone forever, is just you kind of being a little bit excessive. Calm down. You're gonna see them again. Just calm down. I probably bet there are people saying, "Well, you just don't care about the Pokemon." Then no, I really do. Really do. Trust me, I really do. It's just that I really, really don't care. I've literally grown to a mental state of where I've watched a lot of anime. That's the basic point. I've watched a lot of anime where losing your favorite character is gonna happen. You know it's gonna happen at some point, and you pray it doesn't. Guess what happens? It happens. It has happened to the point that where I genuinely feel pain. I feel like crying because it hurts me so much. It hurts me, but I move on. This is why when the Dex cut was a thing, I just felt like, oh, okay. I felt numb. I literally felt so numb to it. Numb to it. You call me a cold, most likely call me a cold-blooded monster. Trust me, whenever I see something dead in front of my street, I don't kick it off the side. I still feel, I'm, if I'm honest, I feel pathetic because I always have this deep thought, I could have helped it. I could have saved it. I could bury it. Why the fuck don't I do that? I always have a pity thing with me. Why am I rambling about this? This is the end of the video. My gummy worms. If you like it, share it, comment on how cold-blooded of a human being I am. Say you are a heartless dragon or monster, Conrad. Red, comment whatever. Is your boy Alone signing off. Remember, guys, be respectful. Give well thought arguments. Remember, if you and that person can't agree on the same thing, agree to disagree. Remember, hashtag Geek Game Freak more time. This is your boy Conrad, signing off.